Daniel's here. What do you want?
Move your truck.
Why?
Tell him to put this trailer over there so he can unload it.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand here and make it awkward. Awkward. Okay, let's do a masonry update, a masonry video. I think the last video I shot for our masonry stuff was us pouring the spot footings for the columns, but I may have filmed something and have it on a card, and if I do, of him building the columns, I'll roll it in now, but I don't think I did. I wasn't in the greatest mood the day we were doing that because I was doing cleanup and just stuff wasn't going right, and I was pretty pissed actually because this place really was a mess, and the more I started cleaning, the more I noticed crap everywhere. So let's talk about masonry. Let's flip the camera around and show you what Daniel has gotten done up to this point, what's our next step, and where we go from here. So okay, so there is our basic column. We have 10 of these things. This is all on the south side. And basically they are 12 inches this way and 12 inches this way. So, and then they are roughly 4 feet tall. That will all get judged off of this building. So they may be taller than 4 feet out here because the goal is for them to match the wainscot height of the building coming across, and right now the ground is falling away from the structure, as it should always be that way. And so as we get further out, the columns get taller than 4 feet. Anyways, I don't need to explain too much of that to you, but he's not quite at the top yet. We've ordered some capstone for this. It just arrived along with the actual stone, and we'll go show you that here in a minute. But basically what's going to happen is he's going to figure out what that height needs to be by taking a level and a straight edge from the height marked on the building, running it straight across, and then we'll end up building up to that. But for now, we know that he was safe building to this height, and then we'll end up filling what we need to fill before we set the capstone on top of it. So that's what's going on. Basically what's going to happen is he's going to butter all this, butter the back piece of stone, and basically there's corners where it's just going to stick on, and then he'll fill in the center. And same thing, each column, all 10 columns, all of them look like this. I'll go ahead and show you the other side real quick. So we're here on the north side. You can see the stalls. See how it's all falling out. Let me get back out here and show them to you so you can see how it all looks with the stalls. So as you can see, that one's on the corner, and then we had that one at the other corner. We split the middle, and then we divided it in half again, and it ends up working out where each door, stall door, is not going to have any issues with these columns, and everything will function the way it is. I think the closest one to the edge of the door opening is this one, but each door swings the opposite direction. So like each door is going to swing out this way all the way down. So they're actually considered left-hand doors, but that may or may not make sense to you. So all the hinges will be on the right side of the jamb, and they'll all swing out to open. So let's go take a look at what my main man Daniel just delivered to us. All right, so right here we have corner pieces, and those will go on each corner. This is all man-made stone. They've dyed the outside. They have these molds that they poured in, so from the face it's real rough and has a natural look, but as you can see from the backside, it's just a poured poured stone, and they have color options. And I think we've done a blend here of 2 different types of rocks. Here's the flat pieces. So there's the face, and then there is the backside. So it'll be really cool to see this blend come together and all get applied. When on the next masonry video, well, Daniel will probably be building these, but we'll show you how to do the actual metal building part whenever we get to that. So we got all the pieces here for all of the structure, to do the wainscot, to do the columns, everything all at once. Daniel's in his own world, chewing his gum. And yeah, so we're gonna get this off the trailer. We're going to figure out how we want to lay it. We're gonna dry stack it, I believe, and just do some talking about how this is all gonna go together, and I'll bring you along for that.
That in slow-mo.
Yeah. All right, so here is all the rock unpacked, unpiled. Just gonna do a quick little shot, tell you what everything is. There's 2 different types of rock, as I said before. This, that, and that are all called ledgestone, and that is called rubble. It's an 80-20 blend. These 2 piles here are all corners, and the reason why we have so many corners is because these columns are basically going to be nothing but corners. Dude, here, come here. No, here, here, here. Come here. Heel. Come on. All right, so it's an 80-20 blend. The reason why we have so many corners is because of the columns. They're basically all corners. I mean, by the time you put that on that column, you're basically time for another corner. So he's going to get started on the columns today. The only other rocks are here. You've got, these are going to be our capstones for the walls. So this is what will finish off the top of the rock. It's like a sill. It'll just basically sit on top and go all the way over the top of the wainscot. Duke! No! Here. Don't make me go get the monitor. Come here. I'll fry you. Come here. No! Here. Here. No, here. Kids, right? So, and then there are these that's buried, and I don't really want to dig one out right now. You can see the top color of it right there. That's the bottom. There's the top of one. Those are the capstones for the columns. So those are going to sit on top of the columns. Anyways, we are getting ready to go to lunch. I'll go get some material for them to basically mount to the building here, and that'll allow them to lay stone up against this metal. Otherwise we'd have to do some screening and floating and all that kind of stuff, and that's a big pain in the butt. But we'll get some hardy backer. They can screw it straight to the metal, and they can stick their stone straight to that. So we're gonna go to lunch. When we come back, we'll have Daniel doing some columns. And we'll show you how the process of, we're using pre-mixed mud instead of the added sand and all that kind of stuff, and build it yourself. So when we get done with all that, we will show you how Daniel's gonna lay all this on the columns. Well, well, well. Looky here. It's Denwell and one column. Just putting on the corners. You just butter the back of them only.
Huh?
Do you just only butter the back? You gonna show me?
Yeah.
Show us how an expert does this. Why didn't you like the other one? What's wrong with the
Because
other one?
it was too high for me.
Ah, you're trying to keep them
You
level,
gotta
same height.
keep this same height.
Okay.
That way, when you put your next on, you don't have problem putting it all the way here.
Are you worried about them being level at all, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot just leave
Eyeball it, or do you put a level on it?
No, eyeball it. You cannot just leave it like that. You gotta at least.
Okay, well, I'm just asking questions. I'm here trying to learn with the people, Daniel. Duke just peed on your column over there.
Oh, you. Hey, you.
Hey, Perro.
Perro cochino.
What is
No te andes
cochino
mirando
mean?
aquí. I
What
think
is cochino?
I saw.
What is cochino? What? Are you just walking around listening to music, not listening to anybody else?
Oh, I was making mud and stuff.
What does cochino mean?
I don't know.
You don't know what cochino means? I see.
Do translation. That's where you learn Spanish.
You don't know what cochino means?
Oh, I was like telling him to Google translate it.
Dirty.
Dirty dog.
Yeah, you dirty dog. You pee over there where you're not supposed to.
We saw this truck over. Where did we see that truck? Over at
So
the
what about that
someplace.
gap? What are you going to do about that gap?
Which gap?
Between the two.
You take care of that with mine.
But it's dry stack.
You don't see it. What? What? Which gap?
Uh-huh.
You don't see it?
Yes, I do. It's okay. It's okay. It's the bottom course. It can be ugly.
Let them dry it up and you're not going to see it. But that's the way you're supposed to leave it.
It's okay. Hey, cochino.
Hey,
Perro.
hey, you! What are you doing? Get away from me.
He's giving it to you.
Good boy.
You're gonna rip him off. Your owner is gonna owe me $30.
Oh, yeah, right. Ooh, that's ugly.
Well, it's supposed to look like a stone.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
They all look like that.
Whatever you say. So this is all, you're not going to have a whole lot of filling in to do, are you?
No,
Maybe a little bit.
Not a lot.
How many days do you think it'll take you to do these columns?
Maybe 2 or 3.
Did you see I bought all that Hardy Backer?
Maybe 3 a day. 2 a day.
Are you going to do all the columns first and then go back and do all the flats together? Or all, I'm sorry, all the corners first?
Yeah, maybe.
Do the corners on every column and then you can go back and do all the flats when you're set up for flats?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna do this.
Or are you going to
one
finish
and
a
then-
whole column before you move to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going and then let it set for a little bit and
Okay. Are you going to pick up all your sunflowers before you go?
which ones?
The one you spit on the ground?
No.
You're going to disrespect my property like that?
There's this how do you say?
I don't know what's he saying.
Thank
How do you say what?
Stop the
Do it in Espanol if you want. I understand. Me comprende.
I don't even know how to say it in English or Spanish.
Me comprende, SA.
There's stuff that goes away. That's not garbage.
Deteriorate,
Yeah.
Disposable.
decompose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for like orange peels and stuff. Look, he's peeing over there on the column.
Did you pee on another column? Is it cochina?
He peed inside.
I know, I busted his butt for it.
I told him peeing inside.
Well, I totally forgot to sign off to that video, so that's it for Masonry Update. And until next time, we'll see you up on the ridge.